The Nerf in-series Strikeback. Sound like some cool Star Wars. If you know, you know. But this cool blaster has 18 darts. It is clearly a pump action. We will have to get this unboxed and find out all of its cool details. Let's go.
It is a miracle to be here today. Welcome back. This is Kingdom Corn.
Excellent. Welcome all my Kingdom people. It is so awesome that you guys decided to click my video once again. Here is the back of the box to this in-series Strikeback. We have clearly got some cool dart storage right here. Moving down the line, a 6-dart internal clip. But check this out. We got some more dart storage. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. This is a powered snapback action, a feature we will definitely have to see what it is once we arrive. And a big old picture of the new in-series N1 darts. Will it make a big difference, these darts, with this type of shotgun blaster? Hey, all we can do is find out. Oh yeah. Alrighty then, finally in my hand in real time, not on the internet, but this is the in-series Strikeback. Now, a lot of you guys, when I had asked which blaster to review first, a lot of you guys wanted the Strikeback. So here I am, giving it right to you. Hopefully, this thing can live up to the hype. Whoa, interesting. Did y'all catch that? What? Hold up, let's do that again. So you pull it back. Ah, cool. So this stays there, and then it springs forward. Okay, little mechanical stuff going on. So we know why it is called the Strikeback. I guess because of the mechanical thing, how this little piece in the middle just causes for an extra dynamic compared to your average shotgun pump style blaster. I'm not sure if anything shot because I saw a dart fall, but I don't know if I loaded this, even though I put all these in these compartments. Do you guys see how many compartments that this blaster have? That shows you just how Nerf is really thinking about what people are seeing and thinking about the products that they put out. Because normally there's just, if they did have a storage compartment, it would just be one little thing that doesn't help too much. But the fact that we got some on this side, another one on this side, not only some on the stock, but also on both sides of the stock. And you know Hasbro is notorious for not giving a darn about the back side of their blasters. So we already have a functional feature on the back of the blaster. It is good to know that Hasbro is actually looking at what people are saying, and they actually starting to give a thing about these blasters now. They're really trying to put something together so that we don't have nothing crazy to say about their products. And looking at this one, I am definitely enjoying what I see. My eyes are just loving this picture in front of me. The dynamics of this blaster is probably what drew most of you to want me to review this blaster in the first place. And in person, I would say that it looks pretty as much good as you would think. The plastic quality is not pro level, it's not premium. It is maybe the standard, maybe even less plastic quality. So it's not too great, but it works fine enough. On the back, you don't see the issue of not having paint on the back, because even if the back may be missing some of the features that the front may have, it is no noticeable difference. So we are definitely good on the back. Great thing, Hasbro. Things like that would get you some points because we know how that back go with Hasbro. And I like how they included these textures. A lot of these in-series blasters, they all have great textures, like cool dynamic looks to them. They are not just some basic stuff that you pick up that you may have seen before. All of these have their own unique features, cool textures, and designs, as you can see just by the whole Strikeback type of deal. On the front, I can notice that there is no in-strike attachment point, although this is a shotgun style blaster. So that's not something that we typically would get on that type of blaster. The stock it reminds me of the zombie strike blaster that I love so much. The one with the rickety thing, you could flip it. Like, if you know the name of that one, let me know. That is one of my favorite blasters, but it reminds me of that zombie strike one that has like a wooden type of a handle. I really like just how the prime sits off of this bottom of the blaster. Like, it looks like almost a separate piece. We know it is, but it's just, I don't know, like the whole dynamic, clearly they knew what they were doing. But yeah, when you prime this, it is very light, very easy. Any 8-year-old and under should be able to have no problem priming this blaster. And from the rest of the N-Series, we know that most of these, they hit in the 80s or 90s in the FPS range. So that is a cool thing for this to have such a light prime and be for ages 8 and under, and probably hitting in the 80s and 90s. That is definitely a elite type of a thing, which is interesting because they should have been calling this the elite line, the other one like N-Series or something. Up top is one tiny little Picatinny rail up here, so you can add whatever accessories, I don't know, however you want to do. Just surprise whoever you show this blaster to. Oh, that trigger feels cool, feels sturdy. I don't have any gripes with the way that the trigger feels, but sometimes you have to actually shoot the blaster to really understand fully how the trigger is going to work in conjunction with the actual function. But the ergonomics are cool. I like this little piece right here. This might be where you load the blaster because it seems like there's some function to whatever this piece may be. I don't know. So how do you load the blaster? Well, I got no clue. So let's cut the camera while we figure it out. All right. Upon further look, once you prime this thing on the back, you can see that a gap opens up, which in turn just may be where you will load your darts. So these N-Series darts, they are definitely different from the Elite darts. They're a little shorter, a little fatter. As far as the functionality, do they shoot better than the other ones? Well, Elite darts were already some of the kind of crappiest darts that they have out there. So most likely these shoot better than those, but I don't know if they're still any better than Dart Zone, Waffle Heads, or short darts or any such thing. Yeah, just jam that on in there. I'm about to take a quick shot just to make sure that this works fine. Oh, nice. That was quite simple. So I do like the simplicity. All you do is jam your dart down here, and then once you finish your prime, then you got yourself a shot. Easy to use for all ages, 8 and under. So simplicity, that's a great deal with this blaster. I am digging it. I wonder how many just that it loads down in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we can get up to 6. 7th one, you can mush it in there, but I'm not trying to break this blaster just yet. I gotta find out if it's any good first. So now that this is nice and loaded, I guess it is time to take this thing to the chronograph so we can do a full FPS test, find out just how hard this blaster shoots in comparison to the others. So this is the cool N-Series Strikeback. And guys, let's just get this thing popping. All right, guys, I just noticed a little interesting thing is that these little pieces that hold your storage, man, do not run around the field with this on here thinking that when it comes time to use it, that these darts will be available, because that thing is wobbly. You can see that this thing don't fit at all, like a child with big old clothes on. Yeah, so these two seem okay. And on the other side, we have the same issue. in the middle one. So yeah, get ready to lose all your darts if that's the type of thing you want. Now let's shoot this through the chronograph, see what we're working with. What the heck just happened? Come on now. We got some jams, y'all. Uh-oh.
Can y'all see
the jam up in there? I didn't do nothing wrong. That's the blaster's fault. Dang. Very easy to fix, I might say. I don't know, maybe I put it in wrong. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh dear, this might be a problem. All right, finally. Got a 81. I don't know why it's so scared. That's a nice little reading. 82. 75. 72. Now I got nothing left. So let's just hope that was human error and that this is not a Jam Fest type style of a blaster, because I love me some shotgun blasters, especially some that's unique, a nice, easy prime. Come on, do not ruin it. 75, 82, 82 again, 81, 79. That was my fault, but I think we're done. Yeah. All right, so that was cool, y'all. I am totally not mad at those chronograph test results. As we know, the regular elite blasters, a 80 would be excellent for those blasters. So these are slightly higher numbers than your older standard Nerf Elite blasters from Hasbro. With that said, I guess we are now ready to take this thing all the way to the range. This is the N-Series Strikeback. Let's take it to the kingdom. Woo. Do y'all like flutters? Because boy, these fly like a butterfly. Hopefully it sting like a bee too. We'll see. Man, this little top internal magazine just don't work for this blast. I mean, let's see what we can work out though. Whew. All right, y'all. Okay. Ooh, well, guys, I must say that there's some good, there was some bad. Wait a minute, do we have slam fire? Nah, no slam fire. But yeah, as you guys may have noticed, I did have quite a little bit of fun being able just to get around with this blaster, able to run around and just kind of fling this at will without being held back by either a hard prime or being too heavy to hold. So this was pretty dang nice, especially with it being a shotgun style blaster. It just really just felt all the way right. The quality is good. It didn't feel finicky or hard to, maneuver. Everything about this blaster was, I hope you can see just how smooth all that was. So I gotta really give this props in spite of having a little issues when I was trying to do the chronograph test. I didn't really have too many problems out there when I was really out there on the range. So now you might be already in the know as what the cons are about to be. And this blaster needs more shots. Oh man. Dang, like this blaster I think will almost be perfect if it just had like an external magazine, external clip, or some form of loading system that just did not take up the whole rest of your rounds, the rest of your game in order to complete. So this would definitely not qualify as a primary simply off the fact that you just don't get enough rounds, especially for how happy you're gonna get wielding this fun blaster. I guess I could give this blaster a good, I can't give it anything below an 8 because the form factor is great, the look is awesome, it's unique with that cool little Strikeback feature, and it's very fun to use and wield. But if only this thing just had more shots. Well, oh man, I could have had a new favorite blaster, y'all. Dang. If you are wondering about the N-Series Strikeback, is it good? Is it great? 8, between 8 and 8.5, and we are good to go. So guys, I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. That was pretty lit to me, if I must say, except for the shot factor. I'm still determining what will be my next giveaway, but believe you me, that thing will be coming soon. So, but you guys stay great. This Kingdom stays lit because you guys keep it that way. Until next time, this is Kingdom Corn. Keep it Kingdom lit.